Welcome to the Deep Dive. Okay, today we're tackling something, well, a bit out there.
Just a bit.
Yeah, claims of actual video proof of Santa Claus. But hang on, because this isn't really just about Santa. It's more a really concentrated look at how certain information gets put together online, how it's presented, how people might come to believe.
Exactly. It's a case study, really.
We think there's some universal things here about, media literacy, persuasion, how online groups work, stuff that applies way beyond this specific example.
Definitely.
So the source we're digging into is this audio clip. It's called Santa is Real, Exclusive Video Proof Finally Revealed.
Right.
122516.mp3,
Catchy title.
isn't it? And it's presented by a guy named Tyler from Secure Team. Now, Secure Team, for context, is a YouTube channel. They're pretty known for UFO stuff, paranormal things, conspiracies.
That sort of content landscape, yeah.
So our mission, basically, is to unpack what this source claims, the proof it offers,
Yeah.
how Tyler builds his case, and, the whole vibe around it.
And it's fascinating how even a figure everyone knows, like Santa, can be presented this way as, factual evidence within certain circles. It really shows you patterns you see elsewhere online.
Okay, let's get right into it then. Tyler doesn't really ease us in.
No, not at all.
He starts super bold, claims Santa isn't just real, but, quote, he's out there flying around right this minute dropping presents all over the world.
Wow, okay. Present tense.
Right. And he tells anyone who doubts him, put your tinfoil hats on because I've got some new images that have just come in proving that the big guy is not only real.
So that framing, tinfoil hats,
Hmm.
what's the effect of starting like that?
Well, what do you think? It feels pretty confrontational.
Yeah, it absolutely does. It immediately sets up this kind of us versus them thing, doesn't it?
Totally. Believers versus everyone else.
Exactly. He's not really inviting skepticism, is he? He's kind of saying, if you don't believe, you're already on the outside.
Right. Like belief comes first, then the evidence makes sense.
Precisely. It rallies the base, the people already inclined to listen to him. Common tactic.
And then comes the first bit of proof.
The images he mentioned.
Yeah, he describes a photograph, says it was just captured and sent in, and it supposedly shows, get this, Santa Claus and his 8 reindeer blasting through the sky, captured on someone's webcam.
On a webcam. Okay.
He even talks directly to kids watching, like, Santa is very real. But then he adds this twist.
Ugh.
He says anyone who claims Santa isn't real, they're likely CIA spooks and disinformation agents.
Whoa, okay. That escalated quickly. Santa and the CIA.
Right. It's a huge leap. What's the play there connecting Santa to, government conspiracies?
Well, it's interesting. He's taking this figure everyone knows, Santa, right? Almost whimsical.
Yeah, totally.
And dropping him into this big conspiracy narrative, CIA, cover-ups. It's a way to make the claims seem more weighty, more serious.
Like it's not just a kid's story. It's a suppressed truth.
Exactly. He even says Santa was the original UFO, that he existed long before Roswell or before the term UFO even existed.
So he's trying to give it this historical, almost secret significance.
All right. It reframes the whole thing. Suddenly, doubting Santa means you're maybe part of the cover-up, or at least you're falling for it.
Okay, so after the photo, things get even more intense.
How so?
Tyler rolls out what he calls the main event, the smoking gun. It's an explosive and unprecedented leaked video. His words.
Leaked video of Santa.
Yep. He says it shows Santa Claus himself in the flesh, and that Santa has a few choice words for all of the keyboard warriors and internet trolls out there. He calls it groundbreaking.
Santa calling out trolls. Okay, I need to hear this.
So according to Tyler, in the video, Santa says hi to the boys and girls. He mentions he and someone named Lena are updating his big book.
Lena, okay.
Yeah, using something called a PNP console. No idea what that is. Adds to the mystery, I guess.
A tech-savvy Santa.
Apparently. Then Santa gets really specific. This is a direct quote Tyler gives. You're 42 years old, aren't you? I see here that you've been asked to try your very best not to throw temper tantrums.
Wow. That's direct and oddly specific. 42 years old, temper tantrums.
Right. Then Santa apparently talks about getting very special presents ready, going on his daily training run with the reindeer.
Okay, back to more traditional Santa stuff.
Kind of. But he promises a surprise on Christmas Eve if this 42-year-old tries their best. What jumps out at you there?
Well, the personalization, obviously, and how directive it is. It's not just a jolly ho, ho, ho. It's targeting specific behavior, even in age. And Tyler calling that groundbreaking. It's using Santa as this, ultimate authority
To
figure.
call people out online.
Exactly. It's using this almost sacred figure for some to enforce a kind of social code within his online space. Pretty unusual.
And Tyler really doubles down on this idea of Santa's big book, The File on You.
Oh, yeah.
He says, and I quote, I mean, forget the CIA. Santa is the original mass data collection agency. He's the guy that started it all, and he has got the download on all of us.
Santa as the original Big Brother. Wow.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And he weaponizes this idea against the trolls and haters.
Oh, so.
He basically paints them as, quote, mostly in their mid-40s living in their mom's basements. Says they'll get big heaping piles of coal,
The classic punishment.
but updated for the digital age. No new keyboard, no new computer. He even throws in no blow-up doll.
Ouch.
Then he gives them advice, supposedly channeling Santa's authority, I guess.
What kind of advice?
He tells them, shape up, find something constructive to do,
Duh.
head out of the house, get some sun, maybe take a shower, get a change of clothes and a hobby, maybe even a girlfriend. Who knows? Miracles have been known to happen.
Good grief. That's incredibly aggressive.
He's really using this whole Santa narrative as a, like you said, a blunt instrument against his critics.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's rhetorically fascinating, isn't it? He's taking Santa, usually seen as benevolent,
Yeah, the gift giver.
and twisting him into this figure of ultimate surveillance and judgment, the original mass data collection agency that taps into real anxieties people have today about privacy and data.
Good point. He connects the myth to a modern fear.
Right. And then he uses that perceived authority, Santa's authority, combined with this modern fear to just hammer his online critics and dictate how they should behave. It's myth plus fear plus social control.
But then, after all that, the tone shifts a bit.
Oh.
Tyler starts talking about his channel's success. He actually credits the trolls for helping it grow.
Really? He thanks the trolls.
Yeah, he says the channel went from just a few subscribers to approaching 1 million in about a year and a half, partly because of the naysayers and the critics.
Huh. Turning negativity into fuel.
Seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
He then thanks his Secure Team fans and calls them family. Says their support is one of the best gifts he could get.
Building that community bond.
Exactly. He's looking ahead, rocking and rolling into 2017 and beyond, got big stuff coming up. And he mentions the channel started just out of pure curiosity. It's interesting how he spins even the hate into a positive for his community.
It really shows how these online communities work, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He connects these really fantastical claims. Santa is real. He's a data collector. He's calling out trolls.
Right, the really weird stuff.
To the actual real-world dynamics of building an online audience. He literally says the trolls helped him succeed.
Yeah.
So even negative attention gets reframed as a good thing. It strengthens the U.S. versus them feeling, makes the Secure Team family feel more loyal, more tight-knit. It shows how even, a pretty wild premise can build a strong following if you manage the narrative right.
So that kind of wraps up our journey through this. Pretty unique source,
It was certainly something.
claiming exclusive video proof of Santa Claus, no less.
Yeah, just to quickly recap, we heard Santa presented as, a real flying entity.
The original UFO.
Right. And, maybe most surprisingly, the original mass data collection agency.
With specific evidence like webcams and leaked videos.
And that direct message to the trolls. But beyond just what was claimed, we saw how it was done. That us versus them setup.
Using familiar figures in new, kind of alarming ways.
Exactly. And spinning everything, even criticism, into a way to build community loyalty.
So, thinking about all this, what does it leave you, the listener, considering? You've heard the specific details, the way this proof was presented. Does it make you think differently about how evidence gets constructed online? Especially when it's about something that really pushes against common beliefs or speaks directly to an online group.
Yeah, how might this look with other topics, maybe less whimsical ones?
Right. Could looking at this Santa example help you maybe be a bit more critical the next time you see something presented as groundbreaking or exclusive online, whatever the subject that might be?
Something to chew on, maybe, next time you're scrolling?